Hey everybody, look, we're about to talk about the women's 200 meter dash and the men's 200 meter dash. I think it's a little bit easier to talk about the men than the women, but we're gonna still go down this list right here. So let's get at it. So I'm not gonna talk about the rounds too much because that's a little bit harder to predict, but I will point out this one thing. I feel for the person that isn't gonna make the next round first, okay? I feel for the person that's not gonna make the next round. You know how they take all these people here? It says for the prelims, it takes the top 6 in each heat plus the next 3 fastest times to go to 3 semis, okay? Guess what? Let's count these people out. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right? So that's more than 6. That's 1. So 1 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing because it's 3 to 9. So that's 7. That's going to be 3. And then this one has 8. Okay. And then this one has 7. That means only one person is not going to make it to the next round. Damn. Oh man, that person, I feel for whoever that one person that does not make it to the next round. Unless somebody scratches, then whatever. Hey, anybody want to bet who doesn't make it to the next round? If you see this video beforehand, you know what? I'm going to put a point score. I think in these videos, if you guys are watching these videos, let's have a point score. We're going to do like either a 50 or a 100. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do $100 giveaway. So we're going to get whoever gets to 100 points first. So 1 point versus that. This is worth 10 points. It's only going to go to the person who says it. We're going to give it to 10 people, actually. 10 points for 10 people. So whoever can guess the person that will not qualify for the next round, only one person gets knocked out, okay? Put the name down. You only get to say the comment one time. You cannot put more than one person. You got to put one comment. All right, guys, let's make this fun on this channel. We're going to start giving away point scores. It's a $100 giveaway. We're going to put that there, and I'm going to put up the list for people. I know we did one before. There were 2 people that didn't claim their money the last time I ran this. They didn't claim their money. And it was, you only get, after I announced the winner, you only get like a week to go ahead and do that. Come on, we got to pay attention. Then after that, it expires. So here we go. We got Rosie F. Young and everybody else. To be honest, I've been saying this. I believe Tamari Davis's best event, even though her times do not yet reflect it, is going to be the 200. Even my best friend had argued against me. It's going to be, if she makes a team, I thought that it would be more likely if she makes the open, it would be in the 200. Even though her 100 time is arguably better and she's higher ranked than that, than in the 200, I'm still gonna go with her. Her 100 is arguably better and higher ranked. I'm still gonna go with the 200. Something in me is telling me that Tamari Davis can go and kill that 200. Now, Sha'Carri Richardson. Let's see who you think are going to be the guys that make it later on. So Richardson, I believe she's going to make this team. Mackenzie Long, to be honest, I didn't see her making the 100. Unfortunately, I didn't do a preview with that, but I already thought that she was like emotionally drained. 100 really wasn't her event. I kind of don't see her making the 200 either, to be honest. And I thought that when Sears actually got injured and everything, that was the reason why she got that triple crown. The 1, the 2, and the 4x1. Because with Sears on there, that 4x1 wouldn't have been Ole Miss. I am almost certain. That's one. And then also that 100 was there. It would have been a toss-up for me for the 200 with Mackenzie Long being the favorite right there. But definitely that 100, nah. And a 4x1 with Jason Shears on there, yeah. Okay, so Mackenzie Long, I don't necessarily see her making the team. I think because of emotionally, her being emotionally drained from her mom and everything. So I don't know. It's been a while. It's been able to sit on her, and we saw how that happened to Sha'Carri Richardson. You know, when you go through life events, everybody has it a little bit differently, and she's kind of carrying that weight on her. So if she can shake that off a little bit, I believe that she has the ability to make the team. But with that, obviously, let's look through who else we can see here. Clark, I think this is her time to go ahead and try to do that again. Jenna Prandini, we're going to see if she can make that comeback and put some damage in there. I I don't really have the confidence if it's between her and Clark. I'm gonna give it to Clark. I called it before that Clark had the number last time. She's finishing. Uh-oh, I just saw something happen over here. So anyway, Candace Hill, she's making a pretty good smooth moves and comebacks. This is not her year to do that in the 200 or 100, but let's see what she does next year. Gabby Thomas obviously has that down pat. TT Terry, you know what? I can see her making the final, but making the team, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because when we got Gabby, and I think that Sha'Carri Richardson kind of got that. Abby Steiner, we gonna see how she's recovered and everything like that. And remember, Clark was behind Steiner, and I said that she's got her number. What happened at the last championships, or was that 2022? And she winded up going and beating her. Come on now. We got to remember, because one-off races are different than going through 3 rounds. And then she's got Richardson in this heat with her. And Richardson's not going to give her too much of an easy task. No, she might not be the best in the 200, but she's not going to give her an easy task, especially given her pedigree of what she can do. We're going to see what she does there. I believe Richardson can make to the final round. We're going to see what shape she's in the 200, given that she's run just barely under 23. She ain't got nothing else to worry about. She made the team for the 100. She can run worry-free and free in her mind. And that's the best way to run these sprint events, to be honest. Oh, also, before I continue, we got channel memberships now. Guys, click that join button right there, subscribe and join. And we're gonna be talking about business on here. This is not one of those business videos. Business videos are most likely gonna be streams. I might chop them up and have a B in front for business. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that exactly at this point, but we are going to be talking about business, making money, using the athletes as the backdrop in there. I want to talk about sports and business. If that's what you're on, that's what this channel is for. I got one that's specifically for business called Bank of Trade and Value. But if you want to talk about sports and business together and how you can use that to elevate yourself economically, that's what this channel is going to be centered around. Business and sports. All right? Or economics and sports. All right? That's what this channel is for. It's not purely just analyzing them. But anyway, I'm hoping that Irby Jackson can do something. I'm not quite as confident, but come on, please make that team. This is one of my favorites. Come on, Lena Irby. Let's do this. Or should I say Irby Jackson. Lena, come on, make this. I am willing you to do this. Remember how I did that energy for Elaine before? Remember how I did that energy for Elaine in 2021 and it worked? Come on, y'all. Can y'all give me the spirit power, the spirit bomb power for Lena Irby Jackson? Come on. Do that for me. We didn't done it for Jamaica. We did it for other athletes. Let's do it for Lena Irby Jackson. Make this to the next round. It's going to be a very hard one. You got Brittany Brown. You got Abby Steiner. You got Gabby Thomas. You got actually both Davises. Because Keandra Davis, I mean, she ain't really... I think she could hit a new PR. But yeah. Then we got Clark. We got all of the big hitters there. Jenna Prandini, we're going to see how that goes. Clark is the overall favorite for this round. But who do I say makes the team? Okay, this one is going to be hard. Don't hold me to this one. Obviously, if we call Gabby Thomas, that's kind of like the automatic. It's saying, hey, she's the favorite and everything like that. I think that goes without saying. Anybody could just throw a dart in the dark. If she doesn't make the team, that's going to be a surprise. If she pulls up in the middle of a race, I would not be surprised there because she's very injury prone. Although her injuries don't typically happen in the race, they happen in her training. So, again, that's what I'm calling there. Let me look through this list just one more time to look at the people that I got here. Okay, y'all might think this is a little bit crazy. I only got one for certain. Everybody else, because of how stacked the field is, I'm going to have to see it again in the semis or in this first round, how they're going against each other, not the semis. But I'm going to call Richardson for making the team in the 200. And then from there, I want to say Clark. But I'm personally pulling for Lena Irby Jackson. TT Terry, I want one of those two, especially Lena Irby Jackson. She didn't make the team. TT Terry, you got the team already, so move over. But TT Terry's got the time advantage. She's got the ability advantage in this case. We're gonna see what happens though. But it's Gabby, I'm gonna say Clark, and Richardson. I'm shaky on those two because everybody else is there. Outside, another one for that team is Brittany Brown. Those are the ones that I'm calling for sure for my, anybody that can make the team. I know Brittany Brown makes it 4, but those are the ones that I can see making the team, and I'm hoping that Lena Irby Jackson makes it from a personal bias standpoint, and then TT Terry as well. TT Terry's got the chops to do it. I just wonder, is she going to do it after the 3 rounds? Because I can see her making it into the final. It's going to be scraping for her, but she can make it into the final, and we're going to see. All right, that's what I call it. Now, let's look at the men's real quick. All right. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. I forgot to put my little logo there. You're listening to Nick, and this is Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. Always got to do that in all of my videos. Let's look at the men's side. I think that's a little bit easier to do. And then there's more men that get knocked out. So we're not going to do a call here. For the women, we got a call for because it's just one person knocked out. Now, Knighton, it's already people throwing mud on his name because of that thing with USATF. I'm not even going to bring it up. Watch the video where I said racism before the Olympic Games and everything like that. I don't know if the announcers are going to be doing that. I don't know if the British announcers are eventually going to be doing it. I'm going to listen out for it. And if they are, I'm going to call their asses out. All right? That's what I'm going to do. If they just make a mention and then drop it, cool. But if they keep bringing it up like that, I'm just going to be like, look, y'all doing it because he's black. All right? So now we're going to look at this. Christian Coleman, you got an uphill climb. He's got a chip on his shoulder. I'm going to say that is going to fuel him for what he wants to do. Will that actually materialize into something? I don't know. Christian Coleman making it to the final round, that's very likely, but you got a stack field. You got a stack field. Benerick and Lyles are for sure the 2 people, and Lyles, of course, being the winner. All right. But Benerick and Lyles, I mean, they went 1 and 2. Lyles, Benerick in the 100, and we both know their better event is in the 200. So if you got both of them going 1 and 2, I think it's gonna be hard to put even one person in between them or ahead of them. I mean, you got one spot left. That's why I'm looking over this list, and I really thought about this, and I looked at it again and again and again. I know Noah wants his brother to make it. I like to see his brother make a team directly like that, like in an open. But I'm like, okay, I want to see that. And then Courtney Lindsay was showing up this year. We got Kyrie King. This is going to be a little hard to call for that one other than, no, Arian Knighton is coming in for it. If anybody finishes in front of those 3, that's why I said it was easy. I just made it a little bit hype there. If anybody gets in front of those 3, I am 100% surprised. One, they just had a personal best. That's the way I got to look at it. If they're getting in front of one of those 3, or in this case, all 3 of them, if they just overall win, it's going to be a combination of this. It's going to be somebody hitting their personal best, and or one or all 3 of them not performing at all. It's just like going to be an obvious, like, yo, you just ran a 19.8 Noah Lyles. You just ran a 19.7. Like, I could see him, if it's going to be a 19.7, he won. And maybe into some headwind or flat wind or something, right? If it's going to be a 19.7, Noah Lyles won. And then other people are doing 19.9, 19.8s and stuff. Like, he's just going to be gapping the field. It's not going to be close. Unless stumbles out the blocks or something like that. He got a misfire start. And if he has a misfire start, he's still got the slingshot approach like Sha'Carri. And he has this over the 200. Oh, yeah, definitely. He can catch basically anybody in this 200, even if he's behind. We know he catches, he closes. So if he has a bad start, he's still going to catch and close and then surpass you. If he has a good start or a great start, he's going to be ahead of you and then pull away from you. So that means if Noah Lyles loses, it's got to be Benerick or Knighton. Because if he loses against somebody else, oh yeah, I'm just going to be like, dude, what happened? So one of these people got to come out with some nasty personal best. You better be running like a 19.5. If you run a 19.7, okay, I can see you beating Bednarik or Knighton or something like that, because they're not as consistent running the top times as Noah Lyles is. Noah Lyles actually consistently runs very quick times, and Knighton and Bednarik are not necessarily running those consistent times. So running a 19.7, somebody hit 19.7 is going to be good enough to make the team. That's the way I look at it. Third place, 19.7, or even second place, depending on how the wind and the everything is. What do you guys think? If you guys call a person there, should I give you guys points? Let me know in the comment section, because if so, then I'll just make another video after it. Catch you guys on the next one. This has been Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. Peace out.